So, every time that I get to that specific point in the game, when I talk to that beggar, my computer crashes. I have no idea why. That one NPC makes my computer crash. I thought there was like something like my computer was getting too hot or something, but I have like this giant ass heat sink on my CPU and tons of fans. My computer does not get hot. That explains why it crashed yesterday. So we're not going to talk to that guy. That's not going to happen anymore.
Never let your kind in, no regret proper.
We're going to look for thieves instead. We're going to try a different route to make sure that the computer doesn't fuck up again. But there's no reason for it to crash.
So buckwheat millet, they said. It'll pay off.
Alright, so instead, what we're going to do is we're going to look for thieves.
I must see a medic.
Things are generally tidier back in Caldea.
Do we find thieves with the Witcher sense, or do we actually have to like watch them steal something?
Oh.
If I had to guess, I would say that this guy over here is probably a thief. Nope.
Burned all the easy to find witches already, and I could use a quickie.
That guy right there, I think he's a thief.
Lead prayers tonight, with that murderer on the loose.
Yep, right there, the guy in the green.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
I expect model behavior, scamp. I've been robbed!
Alright, well, let's follow him. Take me to your leader. This game really isn't not built to follow people. You don't have like a stealth mode or a, you can't hide behind pillars or anything, so I hope they have the mechanics for this setup to be fairly simple.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Hey, DB. Yeah, my, whenever I get to that, this has happened twice now. When I talk to that specific beggar, the game crashes. So, I don't know if you were there when it crashed, but I was gone for a few minutes because the game crashed, and then I'm back.
Alright, I'll give you some...
I don't know that.
So instead of talking to that beggar, we're gonna do the part where we follow the thief instead. And hopefully it doesn't crash this time. So we have our thief off in the distance. Your Wi-Fi is slow? I'm sorry to hear that.
They say the income tax for trading companies is to rise.
Alright, so our thief passed it off to another thief. So now we're following a new thief. And I don't know why a thief would be passing stuff off unless he has to give it to somebody else. So this looks promising. I think that this is going to be our guy.
Hey, pretty boy. What do I got to do?
Wonder how long we have to follow him for. because you don't really, there's not really good follow mechanics in this game. It's not like I can hide behind a pillar while I'm looking at this guy. This is an Assassin's Creed, you know.
Presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Shut up, dude.
The eternal fire.
Shady individual.
Eternal fire!
There's another shady individual. There's a lot of shady individuals in this part of town. Come on. I hate these type of quests where you have to follow people and not get caught.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
Ow! I'll get down.
Sorry, lady. Well, it looks like I found where I need to go. Knock, knock.
Open up.
It keeps lagging. I'm not dropping any frames on my side. What do you want? Who are you and what do you want? Alright, you can't tell? I'm a freak.
Look. What do you see?
Yeah,
I'm a witcher.
Pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up.
How much? 50? Oh, that's fine. I don't care. I paid the beggars more than 50 the first couple times I did this. I don't mind giving a 50. Dude, here you go. Here's your 50. Let me in.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in the locker.
What? What? So if I hit no chance, it ends the dialogue and I don't get to go in. Or do I?
Not in the habit of parting with my swords.
In that case, we must part. Sod off now.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You can have my weapons.
Oh, my old friend here.
Yeah, we talked like 5 seconds ago, bro.
Right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in the locker.
Fine. Whatever. Take my weapon.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries.
Damn it.
Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
Yeah, DB, I see that it's lagging, but it's nothing I can do about it, man. It's with your internet. Alright. Let's see here.
What ails you?
So we gave up our weapons. Unfortunately. Talk sorceress? Oh, she doesn't really have any good dialogue. Let's save here.
Look what I found! That's a pain.
You're pretty good with that shit.
Get it.
I'll get that little shit.
Alright, how do I get to the king?
Straight in the eyes and lie.
Right here? I think right here. Hello, King of the Beggars.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Oh, is it Triss?
Me and my men.
Did we find Triss?
Fine without the help
It's a
of
red-headed
you or
woman.
any
It
other
definitely looks
mages.
like Triss.
But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See, you two know each other.
Does she look happy to see me? I can't tell. Is she happy to see me or not? I think she is.
I was curious,
But she can't really show it in front of this guy. Knew I was looking for you?
Spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
It is an ugly name. What would you call this place?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say
Oh,
taxes.
she is happy to see me.
You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Starting from the bottom up, I
On the
guess.
city council.
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
Well, what do you want then if you don't want power?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks.
Yeah, the Eternal
They call
Fire
this place the Putrid Grove,
doesn't seem to really be the best
but
people.
it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
And do you want help with this,
Yeah,
or are you just telling me your
mine.
life story for no
And
reason?
my friends. But that's a tale for another time.
So what do you want
Now,
from me?
I'll leave you two alone.
Yay!
See, well, you
Bow,
clearly
get your
need
bow
me.
wow.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Miracle would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
Sick.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever.
Well, listen, we finally get to meet with Triss, and she doesn't even don't even get a
I'll be
hug
back
from her.
soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
It's
Thanks.
not junk, dude.
You watch out for yourself.
I had to kill griffins
Novigrad's
and
not what it used to
wyverns and
be. Not a city for
werewolves
you.
and stuff to get that junk. What have you done? You guard a door.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd
Siri.
heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Alright, well come on. Triss, go to your house or go to your wherever you're going. So we can talk more privately.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time.
So you don't have them is basically what you're saying.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a
But you
cold
easily
sweat
frightened and you got rid of them.
I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
Throwing dead cats in
It
the
must be
water.
on the canal bed.
That's why everybody was so
Luckily, it
healthy
was
and
heavy enough to sink.
hygienic
I'm
and
sure
clean
it'll turn up if you search.
in the
You
1200s.
expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?